What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Haven, and as we all know, 2K26 is going to be filled with diversity when it comes to the advantages and disadvantages of our MY players. Specifically in this video, we're going to be discussing the new height features that allows tall guards to dribble like a cheesy small guard could with no restrictions. And when it comes to those new height features, we're going to be helping you discover what height best suits your point guard this year on NBA 2K26. So without taking any more of you guys' time, I've created my own top 5 point guard list strictly based off my own personal liking and playstyle. So don't take this list as factual. I'm not a guru. This video is strictly my personal opinion. If you disagree with any of my build placements, feel free to comment down below in the comment section your opinion and we can have some dialogue about it, because I'm just new to this game as well as you is. But without further ado, let's get into my number 5 point guard build, which is the 6'8 point guard. Reason being my least favorite is because out of all these builds, this one seems to have dribbled the slowest. I mean, obviously. To me, 6'8 shouldn't even be classified as a point guard. That's clearly the height range of a small forward. The advantage is clear that your defense amongst majority of guards will be superior. But for my playstyle, I see dribbling is affected offensively, and who knows how drastically your 3-point rating will be affected. So with everybody focusing on making these tall guards, I'm gonna do my best to try to get the best of both worlds. Bringing us to build number 4, the 6'1 point guard. Just like the 6'8 being too tall, I feel like the 6'1 is extremely too small to even contest majority of the point guards it'll be facing against, due to everyone's focus being on making a tall guard this year. And I've already seen in certain people's gameplay at Community Day that the ability to shoot over one's defender this year is going to be lethal, exactly like it was back in 2K19. Only being a threat on offense would mean your teammate is going to have to pick up the pieces for you defensively. And of course, basketball is a team sport, but you're going to want to be able to hold your own weight defensively. So in my eyes, the only way I see this build being effective on defense is if you upgrade your steal all the way and just completely forget about perimeter defense, because there's no way you're getting the shot contest being that short. Now with this next build, I'm completely about to contradict myself to the max. At the number 3 build, we have the 5'10 point guard, which is smaller than the 6'1. But bro, just look at how fast this build is moving. I feel like with this build, you gotta play with like a comp lock or a comp center. This is obviously not a ones build, but I can definitely see this build dominating on the 3s or even the 2s if abusing screens. At 5'10, you already know your 3-point rating is over a 95. So with any small amount of space that you got wide open, you already know to just let that thing fly, man. But understand that you literally have no defense whatsoever, as well as being limited offensively when it comes to finishing at the rim. You can pretty much expect everything to get swatted going against 6'8 guards, or even better yet, the new 7'4 centers. Now with these last 2 final builds, I've been debating for the longest on which one I would rather put over the other. So with this tough decision, I'm gonna have to put the number 2 build as the 6'6 point guard. Like I told y'all at the beginning of this video, I want to aim to get the best of both worlds. Being able to have enough height to be able to contest jump shots defensively, finish at the rim offensively, alongside being able to be speedy with the ball when it comes to comboing my moves. I'm not gonna lie, a piece of me still wants to have this build at number 1, but until I officially get my hands on the MyPlayer builder system, it's gonna be hard to tell the difference between this build and the build that I have listed at number 1 when comparing attributes. Looking at this 6'6 though, it seems to have the full package. Nice speed with dribbling, good size defensively, as well as having a nice size with being able to finish at the rim. But if I've yet to mention, this is not me dribbling on this MY player. This is actually footage from Young Dirt. Shout out to Young Dirt, a content creator who got invited to Community Day to be able to broadcast these gameplay moves for us this early. I know a lot of people got early access today, and unfortunately, I wasn't one of those content creators. But the grind don't stop, man. I'm still gonna find a way to get y'all videos out, especially whenever y'all get the game in y'all hands. It's like I'm the sacrificial lamb out here, man. I'm going out here to waste my money on a build. It's really a hit or miss, but regardless, you can't go wrong with making a point guard this year. So do me a favor, if you made it this far into the video, be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, because we're going crazy all 2K26 with the uploads on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram Reels, Twitter, every platform you can think of. But if this y'all boy's first time on this channel, bro, I'm 23 years old, still living at home. I quit my job like a year ago to pursue content creation full time, and 2K just happened to be the route I took. Some would say that's delusional with 2K being on a downtrend, but I feel like success still could be found in these conditions. But back to this 6'6, this build just screams versatility. The only thing that frightens me most is that the taller we make our guard, the less 3-point rating we get, alongside how fast our adrenaline maybe go down while we constantly comboing up. I know off gate I want to make a build that can already do everything and me not have to worry about relying on cap breakers to see its full potential. And with this 6'6" guard, I'm already knowing I'm gonna have to go the route of relying on cap breakers to see its full potential. I would say take this build down to maybe 6'5", but we really can't judge these builds until we're able to get our hands on the MyPlayer build system. And another thing is, you gotta remember in this gameplay, the fatigue is turned off. So that's one thing you're gonna have to keep in mind if your MyPlayer is gonna always need Gatorade boost or not for stamina, because it kinda sucks to be on guard if you're not able to combo up for long periods of time. Overall, lose the funness of being on a guard. I know for a fact that a build like this is gonna be able to get contact dunks, and that's what people live for on this game, is ankle breakers and contact dunks. And it's honestly gonna feel refreshing for me because, as y'all know, or if you don't know, on 2K25 I started out on a popper build, 6'7" to be exact. The first year I ever sat on popper the whole year round because, bro, guards on 2K25 was just trash to me. It wasn't the same. Ever since they took the momentum out, I was like, bro, guards are done for it. As much time we spent talking about this 6'6" build, I should have just made this my #1 build on the video. But the only thing that's holding me back from confirming this 6'6" build to be the best in the game is me not having access to the MyPlayer build system, which makes me want to say that this build that's coming right here up next will be the best point guard build in NBA 2K26 when it comes to it being made straight out the box, not having to rely on any cap breakers to see its full potential within the build. But with the #1 build for this entire video, I'm gonna have to go with the 6'4" point guard. In my eyes, this build balances everything out. It's short enough to have the fastest dribble moves ever, alongside having enough height to be able to finish at the rim alongside contest other point guards on defense. This year, I know I'm gonna aim towards having a high steal versus trying to rely just on perimeter defense. I don't know why, but I keep thinking about Chris Paul just being able to like steal the ball from somebody as they go up because he's so small. He knows not to contest. So the only way he will be able to be victorious on defense is if he go for steals. But take all of this with a grain of salt because, like I said earlier, we won't know officially which build is better between the 6'6" and the 6'4" until we actually get our hands on the MyPlayer builder. But it's your boy Haven, man. I just wanted to hurry up and get this video out because 2K26 got like a couple more hours left before it comes out. I had to make this video because I heard there was some people that got early access and I can't compete with that, dog. If they got early access and I don't, I'm forced to watch them instead of creating my own content. So with that being said, make sure y'all boys like this video, subscribe, comment down below, turn on the post notification bell because we going crazy all 2K26. By the time you see this video, 2K26 will already be out. So comment down below what build you ended up going with because I just might have to rethink my build. So I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video.